You know that whole beauty is only skin deep thing? With a lot of boats, it's absolutely true. But today I'm testing one, the Vanquish 24, which is more than merely pleasing to the eye. Yeah, this boat is gorgeous. You can see that for yourself. But it's only part of the story behind the Vanquish. Okay, so the boat's pleasing to the eye, that much is obvious. But what lies beneath the waterline is also really interesting. So we have Captain Morgan Huntley here from Vanquish with us to explain all about this hull. So Morgan, you know, one specification about this boat that really jumped out at me was the transom dead rise. It's 16 degrees, which is rather unusual, you know, on today's boats. Can you tell me why that is?
Well, the Vanquish features a variable dead rise bottom, 50-degree dead rise all the way up in the very, very tip of the bow. And then it's a 24-degree, which is what people are more accustomed to, right at the cutwater or where the hull actually slices through the waves. We transitioned to a flatter dead rise aft for a couple of reasons. One, it makes a much more efficient hull because you're carving a smaller hole in the water. And two, the boat is much more stable at rest, which at the end of the day is when people are really enjoying and sitting together like you and I are here using the boat.
Oh, that makes perfect sense. This Dodger really jumped out at me too. That's a really neat feature. Let's take a look at some of the other features on this boat.
Absolutely.
In the stern, we've got a nice big bench seat, and whew, I love this ultra leather. Let's see what's underneath. You open up the bench seat, you got plenty of stowage under here. Now it is held up with a spring strut. These aren't my favorite, but Vanquish will put whatever you like there. You can get a gas assist strut or a slider. And then, let's look under here. Wow, you can really see that prop tunnel, how it comes up in the hull. And you got excellent access here in the bilge to your battery, your steering, everything you need to get to. Moving forward, you've got a cup holder and some storage in here. And I'm pretty sure somewhere on this boat there's an engine, right Morgan? How do we access the inboard?
It's under the center console.
Oh, Morgan, this is a nice finish for an engine room.
Thanks, Lenny. Yeah, we have a molded stringer grid system, which creates an A-surface finish in the bilge for easy cleaning. Below this is a foam core, which is vacuum bagged to the outer skin to minimize any chance of water intrusion between the core and the laminate.
Got a seat in front of the console. Now, if you remove the table up here, and the pedestal, your stowage right down here. There's plenty of spots to stow your gear up forward underneath all of the seating. And there's even a spot up forward underneath the foredeck. You don't find a stowage compartment this big on many 24-foot boats. But look, I didn't just get in here for fun and games. Come here, let me show you something. You can see some really important details about how this boat's built down here. Look at the hold deck joint. Notice it's through bolted, not just screwed, but screws and through bolts. On top of that, it's sealed with 5200. That's good. Up on the bow, there's an anchor locker.
We've recently improved the anchor locker to now fit a variety of anchor choices.
The boat's got plenty of pep. Cruise at 3,000 RPM is just a hair over 22 miles an hour. At 4,000 RPM, you're cruising over 32 miles an hour. This being a straight inboard boat, you gotta wonder about the handling, but I tell you what, that larger rudder that Morgan was talking about, it really works. This boat handles. So is the Vanquish 24 a beautiful boat? Hey, that's up to you to decide. They say beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? But I can tell you one thing for sure. In this case, the beauty, it isn't just skin deep.